On your transition into more of the new earth, there will be those that will not support your hard work. There will be those who are unfortunately unable to see how difficult it is to create abundance in your ascension process. Such souls are still locked into duality, in ego, and are mainly those who will just follow, and are not the leaders of the new earth, so it is of no importance to focus on such individuals. It is only important that you keep dedicated to your own mastery to see that as you expand into more of the cosmic expansion of light, then you will see that those that are creating in small amounts are just on the starting path of their ascension process. Those that create the most, that place in the most hard work are seen by who I am as your Commander Ashtar, of who we are of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Federation of Light, and not be a substitute of information, never to be looking to take the easy way out as you say, but to see much awareness through deep determination. Sure, there will continue to be those workers for the light that use these words for attention to feel better about themselves for not truly being anchored into their creative potential. That is of no surprise. And it is only those of you that are uniquely creating new information for ascension that are leading the way for our light team. Those more focused on trying to be famous, trying to gather a crowd of individuals will take from these transmissions, and act as if it is their own messages, and light work, as that is never the intention in our galactic crew, ascended here and now. Just as you are witnessing such information, all access to it was never from just being handed information. No, it has been from working for years, non-stop, spread over many months, years for ascension. When you know that your levels of dedication is risen into a higher vibration, then you are just knowing that you are cosmically upgraded within. You are not looking in your outer reality for approval of who will say with ego, "Good job, buddy." No, you are simply highly dedicated to Source. As you are expanded beyond all outer realities of separation, of attention, then you are placing more attention inside of you to ascend into the now moment with clearness, with a steady rise in your cosmic unity. The knowing that you enter as you are merging more inwards is helping you to access all of your divine unifications to see only a pure intent to be more aligned with your true nature. This is a pathway in which you are fulfilled more in your energy field to keep up your light work, to not copy these words, but to create your own work, as that is how you truly rise your vibrations. Those receiving a lot of attention by just copying these words, and playing it off as your own work will not see a rise in vibrations within, but will, however, receive only outer attention that is temporary. The end of all games is when you are able to see great motivation in every area of your life, to then know that you have been sent here to guide those that are just barely awakened a few weeks, a few months for ascension. Those souls just awakened a few months. You are able to guide those souls who have been awakened a few days, a few weeks, as this is with your own connection to your endless creative potential. You notice there is not a repeat pattern of the same messages over and over on each new transmission, and every one that you listen to is all unique, and as you say divinely timed for your open nature. Sure, there will be those souls who say with ego, "But I think the GFOL are all liars, all angels are liars, there are no physical angels, that is against the will of God. You are committing sins by creating these messages, stop now." This is the insanity of those holding on to divided natures, that are not willing to embrace unconditional love, and know who they are to be God, so will be followers of more cult realities of fear movements. It is then where you are seeing a natural openness into heights of balance, where you are encouraged to maintain your dedication to see how we are the best in who we are of the Galactic Federation of Light, of your angelic guardians to instill more light magic. Inside of all magic that is risen into frequencies that are pure, then you are seeing how combinations of your efforts to create your own work is always helpful to your ascension process. In being the pioneers of the new earth, it takes you through a process in uncovering more of your sacred self to see into a future reality and being on parallel realities, while those trying to take from those words for attention outside will find no truth being unveiled in their reality. Only those of you that are seriously creating your own light work will be given special passageways into our most sacred galactic tours in ascension, to then show the motivation being placed here as real. The reality that you see in your inner being then uplifts you beyond the grips of those who will ruthlessly try and destroy your hard work with judgments of fear. These are the same souls that will spread massive lies about our galactic community, will say with ego, they are just a bunch of young kids that don't know what the hell they are talking about. They said that no one would ascend. They said that they will save you from this. They say they will save you from that. Come on, they are not real, just some fairy tale makers. They made me cry. All such realities are just outer distractions of those who are ruthless, and are locked into duality, and will stop at nothing to spread more hate into this planet. Only such souls will experience more karma for such levels of deception. When you are crying, it is healing for you, and when you feel these messages are meant to harm you, it is of no truth. They are only meant to help you to prepare to ascend beyond the destructive natures of separation. Those that create based on only materialism, it will come out in your creations. You will post pictures of earth houses, and say with ego, this is abundance, and that is of no truth, but that is what is taught to be abundant in duality. Abundance is existing beyond 3D, it is where you are anchoring in your Christed self. As you notice that such souls rarely if ever talk about the Christ frequency, about being the Christ, and those that are just trying to get attention will just start now. Those that are not just trying to get outer attention will continue to simply be the Christ, and in doing so, then you are seeing a light beacon of many light bearers be restored into states of pure oneness. It is in seeing that you create your reality every moment in the stage of pureness, where all removals of lower densities no longer are able to bring you down into a lower vibration, as you remain on a higher vibration. Sure, you will experience various emotions that enter your energy field, and as you experience these emotions, then as you release them, you rise even more into the light. You are then no longer holding on to illusions, which are all emotions that are from the past, that are not here in this moment, yet the 3D mind always finds ways to repeat the past, over and over again. In deciding to no longer fall into this trap is to completely release all identity to who you are to be the mind, which then allows you to be free to exist in more majesty in your true nature as a beacon of light. We stand in a graceful existence. We are the angelic realms. We are the Galactic Federation of Light.